G'day guys, I'm Scotty.
And I'm Dan.
And we're about to pick up Chichidevan, which is our highly anticipated Jayco Eagle Outback, which we've been waiting for 4 months, not as long as most people, what with the adventures of COVID-19 in the year 2020. But yeah, look, after years and years of camping on the ground and getting wet and sore, and of course being a little older now, we decided to upgrade a bit and get ourselves a pop-up camper van. And this is the moment. Yeah, it's about to happen. Of course, when we were looking to buy the Eagle, the Outback, we couldn't really find much information out about it. It was mostly the Swan and so on and so forth. So what we've decided to do once we've got our Eagle and we're through this stressful experience of picking it up on a rainy day, going to basically sort of video diary our progress in it, mods if we do any. We can put some stuff together that'll be of interest to you, and just in case you're looking to buy one yourself.
So
anyway.
Yes, here we go. We're approaching now. So this is King Caravan's Jayco in Tasmania. So yeah, we're approaching now, and yeah, so we'll come back once we're doing the handover.
Here we are at King's Caravans in Moona, about to get our handover with Ian for the Jayco Eagle Outback that we've purchased from him, brand new. Just like to say, these guys have been really great. It's been a tough year with the COVID restrictions and everything, and so on and so forth. So we're still remaining friends. We haven't shake hands. We're still doing the elbow though. Okay, so he's good, but still got to be careful. We're about to do the handover, but I do thoroughly recommend, if you're looking to buy one of these, come down and see Ian. He'll do you a really good deal.
Gas bottle,
okay,
full, turned
full.
on,
Yeah, okay.
Always turned off before travelling.
Okay, cool. So you're now turning it on.
I'm now turning it on because we're going to go through everything.
Okay, sure.
Right, compliance plate up here.
All right.
The important compliance plate gives our weights and everything, which you're well under, right?
Okay, yeah.
But also does things like PSI for tyres.
Sure.
So people always asking how much to fill their tyres.
Yep.
Hot and cold tyre pressure rates written in here.
Lovely.
Right.
All right.
Wheel brace.
Excellent.
Jack handle.
And
jack.
Yep.
Stabilised leg handle.
Yep. And
windy up your handle. We're about to take out now.
Okay. So just where's my compliance and build date?
Right. Top right.
Okay. So it's basically, that's when it was
built at the factory, 11th month 2020.
Okay.
We've got a ball weight 152. Is that what I might know? Eyeglasses.
57.
157.
Yep.
Tear weight, dry weight. You're saying?
Yeah, 1249.
ATM's the next one.
Is 1664.
Right. So 1664 is your total loaded allowable weight in this unit. Right, you can talk it up and back. You can't specify yourself as specified weights.
Okay, yeah.
Right, so people keep saying, but I got this, my vehicle tows 3 tonnes.
Yeah.
Always locking down the front boot before you do the next stage, because people pull the beds out and scratch the front boot lid.
Yeah, okay.
Next one, 4 latches around the outside.
Oh, yes, they must. Green, taut or just... Okay.
I'm going to tell you, I'll give you an example.
Okay, we'll get it there in the middle.
Going, a little further. One touch, kick. That's it.
Okay, it's like a floppy bass string on a guitar. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like I said that.
Well, I play bass guitar.
Correct. Putting the back bed out first always.
Okay.
Making sure the canvas is clear of the sides. Can you see where that can get caught up?
Okay, definitely.
So you pull your side away as well.
All right.
Hand on.
Okay.
And it'll roll out.
Right,
It comes all the way up. You can get that. Right.
Yeah, get that knock.
Yep. Lifting up here, we've got 2 bases. 2
Right.
struts.
Okay.
We put triangle there. You got it.
Yeah.
Shoulder under, lifting up.
Yeah.
You put the shoulder under, please. Oh. There we are. One side.
Okay.
And your other side. And down. Right, and we're there. Well done.
Wow.
So then we just pull the canvas out over the ends a bit. And just laying loose.
Yeah.
The reason for the cam is out straight away is
You want it over the corner?
No, I probably want above the corners.
Yeah, so
Because that'll give us enough room to pendulum out the top.
Okay, yep.
Then we'll sneak around the front. And what you can do if it's raining, we've already had the bed end flies out, but if you didn't have the bed end flies out, just pulling this out, and as your bed comes out, it can be over the top.
Yes.
Stops it and getting down.
Yes.
So now we're at a point where you go inside. With your steps, we have a security latch down the bottom here, locking your tread. And now he's open. Nice. We have covert sprayed this van. It's been security sealed and covert sprayed.
Oh, nice. I like that.
All right, so that's been done. That's what the seal is. So please.
Okay.
I'll usually say the boss girl with the camera first.
Entree. Well, Dan. Still got orange and blue dots.
I checked it, and now the carriage been getting.
Ah, right. There you go. Very simple. Very clever.
Correct.
Alrighty, go.
And first step I do is down the left-hand side of the fridge. There is a thing that says battery switch.
This one
Turning him on.
Okay. Switch that on.
Click. And in a second.
So that is for the
12-volt battery
Yep,
system
okay.
isolation switch.
excellent.
Right, and so now, it's coming on. There's our lights.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Right then. The next thing I do automatically, Danny, is I secure
The
that wardrobe. So if I come past,
yeah, that's fine.
sorry,
Sorry.
now inside your wardrobe is your latch. It slides through. So anti-tilt.
Yes, sure.
So now at the moment, if kids, but if anybody's running around, they grab the wardrobe. It's not going to hurt anybody. Because even if you're an adult, that'd give you a wet.
Yeah, if you were sat there and it landed on your noggin.
I'll swap your spots, Danny, because we'll play with the door. Oh, you come
Come this
stand
way?
by the kitchen bit. Closing
Yeah,
our door.
Door's a good trainer because this is quite a process, isn't it?
Yeah. And we're now taking the cover off the door.
Okay.
1, 2. Comes down onto your hands.
Okay.
Lifting the hinge back towards you at the top. Can you see that lifting up there?
Okay.
Coming down on top of the pins
Towards
there.
you. Coming down onto the pins.
And I missed. There it is.
Okay.
Pushing the top. These are.
These have got to be around it.
Yeah, correct. So we're ready to go. Pushing flat.
Yeah. Okay.
And 2 tabs up the top, Danny. One there. One there.
Awesome.
New stainless steel piece. Used to be plastic early in the year.
Cool.
Velcro coming down the sides, both on the inside and the out. Gives us our seal.
Oh, I see.
Door latching together. Click. Undo the pins.
Well done, Ian.
Doors set. All right then.
Okay.
Now, if you don't have the camper fully wound, the roof isn't up enough to get the door in place.
That's not going to happen.
Right.
Okay.
Right then, so then if you go push on that too hard, you're going to crack all this off here.
Okay.
So that's why that's got to be a loose bass guitar string.
Okay.
Is that
Loose
right?
bass guitar string. Yep. Cool.
All right then. So now we'll swap spots. Danny can stand here and I'll go over to the kitchen. We'll start down this side.
When we put it back up in, can you walk me through it so I put it away? That way I have a I mean, we've got it on film, but you know, just physical stuff, isn't it?
Same way I learn actually. How's that? So we've got a 4-burner gas cooker.
Okay.
It will only work with the lid all the way back for the cooker and for the grill.
Okay.
When the cooker's been alight, it generates heat. If you put the glass lid back down on there before it's cooled off, a glass lid can shatter.
Yep.
Right, so just looking after yourself there. So we have,
This is what that is. Just
right, so that's an anti-tilt. So if this was to have a bit of wind on it, it could hit the lid,
Right.
and close down on you.
Okay. Cool.
Pushing in, and it lights like that.
Voila.
Right,
She's good.
coming foot. Hello,
Knock, knock.
you're on video now.
Oh,
You're on video, mate. Yes.
Thank you.
And there's your rego.
Thank you.
All done.
Awesome.
Enjoy.
Great,
Cheers,
thank
mate.
you.
Now, lid got blown down by the wind. Yeah.
It's got to cut out. Okay,
Right.
great.
We'll turn the gas to the 0 position.
Yeah.
Then we've also got a grill. Grill won't work unless the lid's all the way back.
Okay.
Turning him in. Click, click, click.
And there she goes.
Hand up here for the heat.
You know
Yeah,
it's working.
not face down here to lose the eyebrows in the front of the head.
I like
All right
that.
then?
Yeah. Cool. That's
Once
quite
again, that could be pretty hot too if the glass
right.
came down.
Yeah.
Turning him off there.
So just use common sense
Correct.
at the end. Yeah.
The element on the griller has a little bit of engineer's grease when they're made. So you can get a bit of a smoke or a bit of a burnt smell
Okay,
when it burns off like a barbecue when it first gets used. So often people, what I do is they burn that off while they've got it out in the backyard. Because on your first trip, if you can smell burnt smell, you might be worried.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's the new car smell.
Yeah, correct.
If you were going to set your car on fire.
You want to know. You are a car salesman. Like if you can touch that, that can go down.
Yeah, exactly. Now, use logic. Logic prevails.
In our end cupboard here, we have your antenna point. In there is an antenna point
Okay.
and a 12-volt socket. So your TV could sit here,
Okay.
antenna can go through there. On the outside, I'm going to show you where there's an antenna point coming in.
Okay. Right.
TV wasn't your cup of tea, I know, but
That's
at
cool.
some,
It's
at
good
some
to know
caravan
that.
parks they got Ostar. You could get a set of rabbit ears and put outside.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
solving. That was just straight storage, if you know.
Yeah, we're going to put some shelves
Put
in
some
there,
shelves in
as
there.
everyone does.
Manage that. Really generous cupboard here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a nice one. Get a
So that's, Danny, that's good for like a big Tupperware container. Maybe with all your plates in it. People
Aye.
often use that one.
Yep.
So I'm looking at basically gas and power running through there.
Correct? Yep. But now it's all been put nicely at the back.
Yeah.
And that 45-degree channel
Yep.
is some of your wind-up cables.
Oh yeah.
Going
I see
around
that.
the van.
I do see that. Yeah.
Going around the van.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Right.
Cool. Excellent.
Under my feet is a drawer. Small one here. Right?
Yep.
And you have a small one near Danny's feet.
Yep.
You go under that one there.
Yep.
Excellent.
Danny, people often use that one for dry food goods. So when they're coming in the door, if the camper's down, undo the latches, 3 winds, door will open up. You'll get access on your knees to the fridge, like we
Right.
spoke about before.
Yep.
But there's your dry goods.
Yep.
Because otherwise you've got to be around here, Danny. We've got 2 ways to get water into this unit.
Okay.
We've got the water tanks on board, which is via the hand pump.
Yep.
Right? And we have filled the water tanks.
Okay. Cool.
Right? And then we have mains pressure we're going to click in at the caravan park,
Yep.
which will come out through here.
Okay. So that's only going to work if we're connected to mains. But if we then were to get a 12-volt battery, 12-volt water pump,
Yep, it will go into this line.
they would line it into
Yeah.
that. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Need to be a bit clever about that. You need a whale pump is a tiny little inline pump that really aren't much good.
Yeah, I'm not going to get it. I wouldn't do that myself. I'd
Yeah.
come and see you guys
Yeah.
for that because you
So you
guys
need to
do
do a
it.
shorter flow pump and have a non-return valve.
Okay.
Right, otherwise it'll go in pear shape.
Yeah.
More storage here.
Yep.
All right then, all the
Yeah.
way through. Top one's not very deep.
No.
Pretty good for your
yeah.
plugs,
Yep.
things
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
And here is, I'll put the next drawer down. This is the original weighbridge ticket. It maintains the temperature that the fridge is at when you leave.
Okay. Yeah.
People often make the error, get the fridge cold.
Yep.
Morning they go to leave, open it up and put all the stuff in, leave a cold area.
Okay. So basically, 12-volt isn't enough to oomph it to where you want it to be, but it's enough to maintain it.
100% correct.
Okay. And that's really, you're only really going to use that in transit.
Correct.
You're
Because
gonna
it's
use
only
gas-
wired to the
Yeah.
car plug,
Yeah.
not to the van, the one on the van.
Okay. Cool.
My understanding is if it's wired to the van, it's probably got half to 1 hour, it'll flatten it back.
It'll kill the battery.
Right, so
yeah,
only
I've
wired
heard
to
that
your
as
car.
well. Okay.
So, and that will automatically change over when you are driving, is that right? So,
It'll change out, once you turn your car on, it'll change to 12 volt.
volt, yep,
Yep, and so when you pull up the caravan park,
yep,
if you turn your car off,
yep.
and the 240 volts not connected and the gas is not turned on, it will go into error mode.
Yes.
Okay.
So what I would do at that point is I would turn my gas on.
Before disconnecting the car, turn
Yes.
the gas on.
Yep.
Then disconnect the car.
Correct.
And gas is already going to be.
One more thing I just need to say under that logic though.
Yeah.
When you read the specs on this fridge, it says before you light it on gas after travelling, let it sit for 20 minutes.
Okay.
Right? So basically, I wouldn't turn the gas on. I
Right.
would let, while you set this up, your 20 minutes is gone,
There
then
you
you can
go.
turn it to
Turn
gas.
in, yep.
How's
Okay.
that? Yeah.
So it can have been disconnected.
Yeah, correct.
You've disconnected
And
it.
you've not opened the fridge while you.
No.
Well, because it's that hot, you need a drink.
Yeah, you've done this. We'll have a separate esky for beer. Trust me. So we've disconnected. We've done the setup. Then we're coming in, turning it back on.
Yes.
And then basically at that point I would have turned the gas on before
and
coming
it'll
in.
self-select,
And
yeah.
it will self-select. Excellent.
How's that sound?
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Round this side, so there's your fridge there. As I said, I can turn him off now, right?
It's just a holding.
And
so just checking in. This side is colder. Oh, the dots are smaller. Okay, I didn't
That's
notice
right,
that
that's
they
easy
were
one.
smaller. Yeah. Cool.
Around this side, we've got a couple of things here. We've got a 12-volt USB that is wired straight to your 12-volt battery.
Okay.
Then obviously a 240-volt.
Yep.
Then we have a place for a sound dock that has 2 USBs in there as well.
Okay.
Right? The sound block we can supply, or they can be bought online.
Yep.
But any one of your other current sound blocks with a USB plug could sit there and be charged. Right. Out there.
And then Velcro it back down. All
Now
right.
this one also has the child restraint.
Okay.
For when Scotty's had too much to drink,
Oh,
so you
definitely.
Need, you need to clip him
You
in.
need to strap me in bed.
Right?
Yeah, fair enough. All right, I'll do this one. So I
Do
can.
that one there.
And these are obviously the things that go on opposite corners for this
On the
stabiliser.
outside. Well
Okay.
done. Well
And
done.
we keep them just under the mattress as
Yeah,
with
that's
the...
what. Yeah, that's the normal location.
Alright. So where's this thing? Okay.
Just got him there.
So
Yeah. There you go, close. Put him on there. And as you push up,
does it turn up, does it, or something?
what's the tackle button?
Sorry, mate.
No, it doesn't. If you hold that canvas up, I'll put it on for you. I just go there, and
Yeah.
I just start it, and you clip in.
Oh, I see.
I
It'll
reckon
flip,
it clips in.
flip on
There.
there.
And then I'm just pushing through with my thumb,
Yeah.
through,
Okay.
across to the right.
Rightio. And then so on and so forth. Right.
Cool.
Okay. That makes sense.
Ian, can I ask you a question about the battery, like the actual battery system? Can you explain a little
Right,
bit
so we've got a
about?
100 amp hour battery
Yeah.
that's got a fully electronic charging system in it with a float switch. So as soon as you plug in 240 volt, it will trickle charge to the battery
Yeah.
and cut out when the battery's full. Also when you're driving, because we've done the wiring, you've got a trickle charge feed coming in that'll charge the battery while you're driving as well.
All right. And how does the solar like?
The
feed
solar
into
works
that?
directly to the battery through a solar regulator.
Yep.
So it'll charge up when you're driving down the road,
Yep.
when it's sitting in the paddock or behind your house.
Yep.
And when it's full, the solar regulator cuts out the charge so your battery can't overcharge.
All right. And say if we wanted to just get like an extra solar or something like that.
Or an extra battery.
Yeah, or an extra battery.
Yep.
How does that happen?
Right, so through our service centre, but we need to make sure we're matching the quality and size and amperage of the battery we've got.
Okay, cool.
Right.
All right.
That should be done sooner than later.
Yes.
Because even if batteries are the same quality and same size, if they're put in 12, 18 months later, they probably won't charge evenly.
flux.
A flux, and you probably might kill the first battery.
Yes.
That looks like an audio lug to me.
Headphone socket.
Doesn't it?
Bang,
And then
bang.
this one can clip up on there,
Nice.
that way,
Yeah.
or that way.
Or that way.
Cable keys. 1, 2.
There it is.
Height up here.
Oh, it's
This is one of the biggest things that get left on that makes your battery flat. Because this gets folded up
good point.
like that.
Yeah, and it's
probably
very
can't
yeah,
give you
yeah,
to see,
yeah,
right?
Good point.
In sunlight, you wouldn't see it.
No.
They're now 30 kgs rated, and that is an insert now that protects the fiberglass.
Oh, nice.
But I don't like people putting gas cookers on.
No,
That's
no.
too much.
It's a sandwich station. Coffee.
coffee, and your toaster sometimes with bread, so you don't. The smoke detector doesn't go off. You burn a bit of toast.
Rightio.
How's that?
Nice.
Park, so your toaster could be out here. 12 volt coming out.
Oh, okay. So you can power things outside
Correct.
from this.
Yep.
Okay.
12 volt coming out.
That's where,
Additional lights, phone charging.
that's where we're going to power our pump for our shower from.
Correct.
It's 12 volt.
Yep, easy done. No problem. Coming around the back, can I pass them to you so I don't end up with them?
Yep, no problem, mate.
Handle we know about spare wheel cover.
Yep.
15 amp inwards plug,
Okay.
being large earth pin.
Caravan part.
Yep.
Yep.
And earth leakage circuit breaker.
Okay. So that's just going to trip if there's an issue.
Correct.
Okay. So it needs to be in the up position to be
To be,
running.
to be live. How's that?
Okay. Yep.
And then a little hook for the yellow lead lanyard,
The
to go onto.
Absolutely.
Number plate, why are you born in 89? No, that's probably getting a bit too generous, is it?
Jim.
Jim. Hey? Keys again, please. Water filler. So there's 2 ways to get water into this van. First one is by filling the front water tank. Right?
Okay.
The second way is your mains pressure at a caravan park that goes click onto there.
Okay, so that's running in, that's filling up.
Correct.
Okay.
And then squeezing this one here, we can have the mains pressure
Okay.
hose going through there.
Sure.
Just here.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
And then there is a valve on the water tank to empty.
Yep.
Can you see in there?
Okay.
And this is the water coming out of the sink. So that's when we have water in the sink.
Oh, that's the grey water point.
That's correct.
Okay.
Valve here under your fridge
Yep.
for a valve. And there's a valve under the cooker back a bit further, just where your knees are. So each appliance has a gas valve as well. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So if you had a problem with the cooker, you could shut the valve off and just be using gas on the fridge.
Okay. And
'Cause
that's just there.
just there.
Okay.
All right there.
And that one is for the gas running to the fridge.
Fridge, well done. Well done.
I'm learning.
So mate, we're getting there. Right, we're coming around,
What about the stabilisers? Do we need to?
Stabilisers, we can do that while we're here. So they're just going to pull out here, drop down. We've got a stabiliser that handle in the front, winds him down.
And so they stay in a straight down position.
They
is
do,
that correct?
but with the advantage of this one is you've got about 3 or 4 locations.
Okay.
So if you backed up over a log, you can still get a bit of stability.
Okay. Yeah.
Where possible, always have the legs facing backwards.
Yes.
So if you're forward driving, that can't get hooked up and lift up the front of the van.
Sure.
And coming around the front, we've obviously got our 12-pin plug we put on your car.
Yep. Yep.
For the charging wires.
Yep.
And our chains both sides. We'll have shackles for you.
Yep.
Jerry can holder.
Okay.
They're saying for water only specified, right?
It's an odd feature.
That's
right?
all. That's all I'll be taking.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Outside here, we've been around the outside, but we can pull the bed down now.
Okay. Right.
And Velcroing all the way down.
Right.
Right.
So you just need to give it a bit of a pull out
Yep,
to
just
make
make
sure
it
you're
firm.
staying
Let's
safe
not pull
on that.
this past this corner
Okay.
because that's where's it going to wear?
Yeah. Sure.
It's going to wear there, isn't it? So, I
there,
keep him there.
Keep it up there.
And there he is there.
And have a little.
Right. How'd you go, mate? Thank you. Not too big? Okay. In under your club lounge.
Yep.
And we've got some poles for your bed flies.
Okay.
And we've got the. Oh, sorry, mate. All good. Thank you. Not bad for a young man. Pegs and guide ropes for the bed flies.
For the bed flies. Yep.
How's that?
And they're the poles. So.
Yep. Until that goes click like that,
It's not locked.
you won't be able to turn a key.
Yeah.
Right?
Make sure.
It's clear of those corners. Now,
I want him.
I want to be like you, Ian.
now, pushing your in,
Okay.
I'd like you to pull that out a bit from over there.
Yeah.
Just down that. That's it. That's better.
Flap it
right?
there, right. I'm
Lifting
seeing.
up a bit because I'm running, and then
Yeah.
sliding in that gently.
Nice.
Goes just in past there. Now, what I do is come inside, and I'll show you how I
you
manage
do it?
this canvas.
Yeah, this is very important to me because I'm a real crease monster. I don't like this. Okay, so you're doing something like that. Yeah.
All the way in there.
Yeah.
Then we
Yeah.
go to the front.
You do that. Do the same thing.
Camper half up, pull the bed out, climb in, do their stuff. When they push the bed back in, this canvas is all looped inside,
Yeah.
and this rail goes straight through the canvas and puts a big rip.
Okay.
Right? it would be 80% of the damage to canvas would be that.
Okay.
So if you're going to pull the bed out, you've got to have the canvas all the way up.
You've got to have the roof all the way up.
Yeah, roof all the way up.
Okay.
We can now close the door. That didn't go over, so I'm just going to pop that out.
So as the process that we did today, do it that way.
Just,
Keep doing it that way.
And then you won't get a problem.
Yeah. No.
It takes 30 seconds longer to do it the right way, and 90% less grief. Then we come in the back, and we can start to put the canvas down.
Okay.
So we've got a clutch mechanism, and that will go backwards, right?
Yep.
And you can feel that now. And I go down about halfway, and then I stop, and I run round, and I tuck it in.
Is that normal?
Yeah, that's quite normal. You watch your fingers, quite normal.
So
If you were to stop there,
Yep.
we can run round and start
Start pushing in.
Well done.
And then